Steve, as we wind up, your final comments from what Kenyans can learn from the life of General Ogolla.
I think, since his passing and the memorial services we've had and these tributes to him, I've really been trying to introspect and really just analyze, the kind of person that he was. And I think one outstanding thing that we can learn from him, especially the leadership of this country. And when I talk about the leadership, it's not just the presidency, but other people, including the cabinet secretaries and people leading various positions in this government, is patriotic leadership. I think he lived it. He led by example. He was leading from the front, and this is an attribute that I think we need to learn, because when we do that, it means we put country first. We don't put our ethnicity, we don't put corruption first. We put our country first. And he was a man of integrity, and I think this is a challenge that this country suffers from. I mean, Chapter 6 of our Constitution has become almost useless, right? Because every day, the president told us, the previous president, that we lose close to 2 billion to corruption every day. The Auditor General report says we lose close to a third of our revenue to corruption annually, and therefore, imagine if we had people like the CDF in every position in this country that abhorred corruption and that were keen on advancing good governance. Where would this country be? Where would our education be? Right now, doctors have been on strike. And I don't think it's because we cannot afford that. If we can address the wastage that we have in government, right, and I think this is something that even the president admits, that yes, we have wastage within the government, then we would not be having Kenyans dying right now because of diseases that can be treated. And I think those, for me, are very valuable lessons that we can pick from the general.
All right, many thanks. We've come to a close on this discussion. That is governance expert Steve Ogutu. We also have with us in studio Nuruddin Kagai, who is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, as well as communications and governance affairs expert Vivian. Perhaps just to wind up this conversation with page 10 of the People Daily. That's the daily cartoon there. And of course, talking about the investigations on that